Have you ever imagined living in a country where you could go for weeks, maybe even months, without touching a single coin or bill? What if I told you that place isn't some futuristic tech hub like Singapore or Stockholm, but right here in the heart of Europe? Welcome to Poland, yes, Poland, where the financial system has undergone a stunning transformation in recent years. In this video, we're diving deep into how Poland is fast becoming one of the world's most cashless societies. You'll learn what's driving this change, how it affects daily life, and what it could mean for the future of money, not just in Poland, but globally. Stick around, because what's happening here is a glimpse into what your own country might look like very soon. Let's start with some context. Just a decade ago, Poland was still largely cash-based. People paid in cash for groceries, taxis, utility bills, even in big cities like Warsaw and Krakow. But fast forward to today, and the picture couldn't be more different. As of 2025, more than 80% of Poles regularly use cashless payment methods. That number is even higher in urban areas and among younger people. The transformation is not just impressive, it's revolutionary. One of the biggest catalysts for this shift has been the incredible rise of contactless card technology. Poland was among the first countries in Europe to aggressively adopt NFC-enabled cards. Today, over 99% of payment terminals in Poland accept contactless payments, and almost all debit and credit cards issued in the country support this feature. Whether you're in a major supermarket or a small coffee shop in a rural town, it's become completely normal to just tap and go. No signatures, no PINs for small purchases. It's fast, seamless, and secure. But cards are only part of the story. What really sets Poland apart is its domestic mobile payment system, Blik. Launched in 2015 by a consortium of Polish banks, Blik is a homegrown innovation that's changed the way people move money. It lets users make payments using a short code generated within their banking app. It works online, in-store, at ATMs, and even between peers for instant transfers. It's so integrated into the banking system that you don't even need a separate app. Your regular bank app has Blik built right in. By 2024, Blik was processing over 2.4 billion transactions annually, and its popularity is especially strong among people under 30. It's not just a gimmick. It's a legitimate alternative to cards and cash. With the recent addition of contactless Blik, users can now tap their phones in-store just like they would with Apple Pay or Google Pay. It's fast, it's local, and it's trusted. Speaking of mobile wallets, those are booming too. Services like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Garmin Pay have also seen widespread adoption in Poland. Combined, these technologies are making it easier than ever to live a completely cash-free life. You can pay for your bus ride, your dinner, your gym membership, and even donate to your local church with just a phone or watch. But there's more to this story than just technology. The government has played a huge role in encouraging this digital transition. Since 2017, the Cashless Poland program has helped deploy hundreds of thousands of POS terminals across the country, especially targeting small businesses, rural vendors, and public institutions. More than 465,000 merchants have joined the program, bringing cashless capabilities to places that previously only accepted cash. It's part of a broader effort to reduce the shadow economy, increase tax transparency, and modernize the national payment infrastructure. On top of that, there have been legal changes that further nudge consumers and businesses toward digital payments. As of January 2024, new regulations cap cash transactions at PLN 20,000 for individuals and PLN 8,000 for business-to-business payments. Merchants are now required by law to accept at least one form of cashless payment. For a country that was once heavily reliant on cash, these are massive shifts that speak to a clear national direction. So, what does this look like in everyday life? For many people in Poland, especially those in cities, the idea of using cash on a daily basis is almost foreign now. You can hop on a tram in Wrocław with your smartwatch, grab street food in Gdansk using Blik, or pay for parking in Krakow with a tap of your phone. Even small, family-run bakeries now have card readers. Cafes, corner stores, pharmacies, you name it. are equipped to accept digital payment. Of course, not everyone has made the switch. In rural areas and among older generations, cash still plays a role. Some farmers markets, street vendors, or legacy service providers might ask for cash, but those are becoming the exceptions, not the rule. Even there, the shift is visible. A 70-year-old vendor might now have a basic card reader supplied through the Cashless Poland initiative, and more seniors than ever before are using smartphones with mobile banking app. It's important to remember that while the move toward cashless living is largely seen as a positive development, bringing convenience, transparency, and safety, it also raises important questions. What happens to people who aren't digitally literate? What if the system goes down or your phone dies? What about data privacy or overdependence on banks and tech companies? These are all valid concerns, and Polish regulators are aware of them. That's why cash still exists as a legal tender, and likely will for a long time. But for most people, it's becoming more of a backup than a primary method of payment. The trajectory is clear. Poland is not just following the global cashless trend, it's helping define it. And here's the kicker. Poland is doing this without losing its local touch. Blik is a national solution. The push for cashless doesn't feel like a Silicon Valley invasion. It feels like a homegrown modernization effort that respects tradition while embracing innovation. That's something truly rare. So, is Poland a cashless society? Not entirely, but it's one of the closest in Europe. The tools are in place, the population is on board, and the infrastructure is world-class. For many residents, using cash has become the exception rather than the rule. It's a quiet revolution, and it's happening right now. If you found this video insightful, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe for more global deep dives like this one. And if you really enjoyed it, consider becoming a channel member to support independent content like this. Your support helps us bring you stories from around the world that the mainstream often overlooks. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.